see you again. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, you've heard it all, but mostly you've bled for this issue. You've died for this issue. Without militancy, this would have never happened. So you know that no one will ever be able to roll you over. You know that if without making a lot of noise, nothing is going to happen. I'm looking at Sergio Luna, Skip. Skip was in my group at Camp Easter Seal in 1962. I was a camp counselor, and when Skip reminded me of that, I said, wasn't I a great counselor? He said, you were very, very bossy and grouchy. Well, that's not a bad thing to be in Sacramento. Recently in Sacramento, we passed a resolution honoring a day of significance for Ed Roberts. Much deserved, much delayed, and we want more. Technology can be our friend, but we need to push technology in the ways that will help us all, whether it's in a chair or whether it's visual or whether it's hearing. And we must remember that when that gets funded, that helps this community. When I was a teacher many, many years ago at Louise Lombard School, there was an enormous demonstration outside for 504. And that's when people in chairs chained themselves to AC Transit. That's when people with cerebral palsy got the death grip on that. The Secretary of Education at that time, Califano, who was resisting the implementation of 504, which then led to the ADA. And I brought some kids from the school there. We didn't feed them for lunch, but they were picketing, and the picket captain said, what do you want? And the kid next to me said, French toast. And there's a metaphor there, because unless you give us sustenance, unless you give us more than lip service, unless you give us what we deserve as contributing members of our society, whether it be the sciences or the arts, then we will not be satisfied and we will not go back. What do you want? Rights, and some French toast too. Thank you very much.